No alibi then?
You were alone.
With the Lord, one is never truly alone.
Word. That's what you're gonna run with in a murder investigation.
Yes, I was communing with Jesus. He was.
What's going on? It's your boy Sit with the Intel, and you can already see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look, Doctor Who season 4, episode 7. This one is called The Unicorn and the Wasp. We are coming off of a very, very interesting episode previously where we talked about the Doctor's daughter. And I don't know if this is gonna maybe tie into that or not, or it's just one of those things we're just gonna like leave off here and then maybe entertain seasons later on down the road. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you this much. The Who verse has never been stronger, especially considering we're coming towards the back half of the final season with Tennant being the Doctor. So without any further ado, make sure you stay to the very end because me and Rakai are gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over things that we've been enjoying and the things that we may be scratching our heads over. So let's get started.
Oh, smell that air. Grass and lemonade.
Grass and lemonade, huh? That does remind me of summer.
Mm-hmm. You can tell what year it is just by smelling.
Oh, yeah?
Or maybe that big vintage car coming up the drive gave it away.
Oh. Come up and sit me sometime.
He tried to be slick, and Donna's like, yeah, nah.
Like, you ain't as smart as you think you are.
Beautiful day. Lord's in his heaven. All's right with the world.
Reverend Golightly.
I've seen that guy in some other stuff.
Yourselves comfortable in your rooms. Cocktails.
I have seen that guy before a million times, and I can't think of where I've seen him from.
A party in the 1920s. That's more like it.
Trouble is.
And it's just, that's like foreshadowing. That dude said, you know, all this work, it'll be the death of you. This gonna be a game of Clue.
Oh, it's you. I was just doing...
The butler did it.
I say, what are you doing with that lead piping?
Oh, it really is Clue.
That's
You can sit there right on the head. Oh, never mind. Maybe it's not Clue, because Clue did not have gigantic flies knocking people over the head with iron pipes. It's Clue-ish.
When a giant wasp that's holding a lead pipe, that is. And apparently he turned from a human into that wasp because he recognized it when he came in the door, whoever it was.
Oh. Well, that's one way to get out the stirrups real quick. Goodness.
Good afternoon.
Drink, sir? Mom?
Sidecar, please.
Now, who did they say they were in order for them to blend in so easily?
I don't know. I don't think he said yet.
I saw him flap his thing.
Forgive me, but who exactly might you be?
Okay, here we go.
And what are you doing here?
Oh, well, answer my questions.
Of the Chiswick nobles.
Good afternoon, my lady. Topping day.
You know how them Chiswicks do.
Oh, too much. Not doing it.
Patient, my lady. We met at the ambassador's reception.
Doctor, how could I forget you? But one must be sure with the unicorn on the loose.
The unicorn?
Where?
The unicorn. The jewel thief?
Oh.
Funny place to wear pearls.
May I announce Colonel Hugh Kirbishley, the Honourable Roger Kirbishley.
My husband.
Roger.
Been the same ever since that flu epidemic back in 18.
My word.
Oh,
You are a super lady.
yes.
One day Roger will be a lord.
Robina Redwood.
She's the absolute hit of the social scene. A must. Miss Red.
So is that a thing? Like if your family name is on your mother's side, you take your mother's last name, even though you're like, is that how that works? If you're
I think
high status?
if it keeps the status, if it holds title.
Okay. That's interesting.
Quite literally.
Some of these young boys deserve a decent thrashing.
Dang.
Agree more, sir.
My man came out talking crazy. Dang. We banging before breakfast?
Don't. Thank you, Lady Edison. There's no need.
She looks familiar too.
Did she say Agatha Christie?
Uh-huh.
The mystery writer?
I love your stuff. What a mind. You fool me every time. Well, almost every time. Well, once or twice. Well, once, but it was a good one.
Oh, no,
Yeah, we're not a
we're
couple.
not married.
No relation. No, we're not that. Yeah.
Let's shut that down. She's
That way, if I were you, the thrill is in the chase, never in the capture.
Mrs. Christie, I'm so glad.
Christie dropping a bar.
The thrill is in the chase.
Can't a woman make her own way in the world?
Don't give my wife ideas.
Now, Mrs. Christie, I have a question.
Well, damn.
What about it?
It's the day Agatha Christie disappeared.
She disappeared in real life? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. How her life become a mystery in itself.
Maybe it's a way to sell books.
Never think to look at her, smiling away.
Well, she's British and moneyed. That's what they do. Except for this one time. No one knows exactly what happened. She just vanished.
Is that true, chat? Because I'm just coming from a space of ignorance.
Bashed on the head. Blunt instrument. Watch broke as he fell. Time of death was 4:15.
I love how that is always conveniently the case.
Look at how Agatha's the writer. Look how she's looking. Look,
Stealing
you see him
evidence.
peeper? Remember, he said she only fooled him once, but it was a good one.
Library. I mean, Professor Peach in the library with the lead piping.
Yeah, it's right on, right? It's like right on the head.
Chief Inspector Smith from Scotland Yard, known as the Doctor. Miss Noble is the plucky young girl who helps me out.
I see.
Plucky.
Mrs. Christie was right. Go into the sitting room. I will question each of you in turn.
Ah, yay, good old clue who done it. What's official now?
The plucky young girl who helps me out.
And I love how he can pull out the psychic paper and damn near pull off anything.
Why don't we phone the real police?
That is hilarious.
No, but isn't that a bit weird?
Yeah.
Agatha Christie didn't walk around surrounded by murders. Not really.
Yeah, you tasting it?
He's wild like that.
Fine Enid Blyton having tea with Noddy. Could we? Noddy's not real. Is he? Tell me there's no Noddy.
There's no Noddy.
Who's naughty?
But not yet.
Marvellous idea.
Yeah. Tell you what, copyright Donna Noble. Okay.
Anyway.
Covered in
Like, I'm
tracks.
getting ready to get paid.
Yeah.
When she go back to her life, she's like, you got all this money from your copyright. Shut up.
Why aren't you quite Sherlocky with your magnifying
She's
glass?
plucky.
I'll work with you, gladly. But for the sake of justice, not your own amusement.
You try anything, Doctor?
No alibi then.
You were alone.
With the Lord, one is never truly alone.
Word. That's what you're gonna run with in the murder investigation.
Yes. I was communing with Jesus. He was.
Yes, I remember.
Oh yeah.
So we have two things to figure out. Who is the Wasp? Who's the alien?
Oh, look at him.
Took me
Look
back
at
to my days
that old
in the
1920s smut.
His days in the army, huh? Yeah.
Terrible.
Colonel, snap out of it.
My man got lost in that 1920s Pornhub.
Got a bit carried away there.
A little bit, huh?
I was sitting in the blue room taking my afternoon tea. It's a ritual of mine. I need.
It's funny how these people be lying.
I then proceeded to the lawn.
Her afternoon tea. That look like that liquor.
Drinking some of Granddad's cough syrup, huh?
She's on that perk.
Yes, you can stop now. I was there for that bit.
Of course.
Oh, dang. She had the ugly
Oh, that's
bird.
from that tea, huh? That's some strong stuff.
Secret adversary remains hidden.
So what we know is one of these people is a Wasp, and one of them is the jewel thief, the unicorn.
Oh, yes. Little grey cell.
Or they could be one and the same.
They could be. Maybe that's why they're always not found.
My man got the Robin Hood on.
You've been kidnapped by an insane computer.
Doctor!
Sorry.
I love
What's that first letter? N or M?
Maiden?
The word is maiden.
Maiden!
Unless Miss Noble's found something.
This is hilarious.
Uh-oh, watch your back.
She locked herself in this room for 6 months until she recovered.
Dang.
Since then,
The room has remained undisturbed.
Ooh, I bet that bad boy
Little
stank.
Mallory.
In here,
Yeah.
How long's it been empty?
40 years.
40 years.
All right, I need to investigate. You just bottle off.
What? A bottle off. Huh?
Just bottle off.
1926, they've still got bees.
That's no B. Oh! Dang. You a special kind of big.
Yeah.
Okay, way to be clutch with it.
Yeah.
Dang.
That was smart.
You giant what?
I mean, a wasp. That's giant. Steve.
Have you seen him? Gone. Passed off.
He buzzed off. See what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't touch it, don't touch it.
Could be venomous.
Look how big that is.
Well, there's tons of amorphous insectivorous life forms, but none in this galactic vector.
I think I understood some of those words.
Is that ichor? Potty.
There are no such things as giant wasps.
Exactly. So, the question is...
He's like, girl, you got to get out
That
more.
thing is still dripping. Yuck.
That's put the cat among the pigeons and no mistake.
It is not the stuff of gossip, Mrs. Hart. Continue with your work.
Hey, are those pheasants aging? Remember when we had that discussion in
pheasant.
Shogun?
I think that's a duck.
Uh-oh. Move, girl! Oh.
Oh, man.
Mm.
You got to be more careful.
I found my husband with another woman.
Mm.
A younger, prettier woman. Isn't it always the way?
Well, mine was with a giant spider, but
Such wonderful nonsense.
If only. Try as I might, it's hardly great literature. That's beyond me. I'm afraid my books will be forgotten. Like ephemera.
You know, she only died in 1976.
Really? She lived that long?
Yeah. She was born in 1890.
you're brilliant.
Oh. Someone came here tooled up.
That's the
Tools for what?
The
Those
unicorn.
tools? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The unicorn and the wasp.
Your drinks, ladies. Doctor.
Very good, Greaves.
Oh, the way
Drank
he
that
looked.
way too quickly. You see that look?
Mm-hmm.
Look like this stuff is...
Forms have got hives in the Silfrax galaxy.
Again, you talk like Edward Lear.
For some reason, this one's behaving like a character.
Edward Lear. I'm assuming that's a sci-fi writer or something.
Cocktail shaker, what do you want, a Harvey Wallbanger? Harvey Wallbanger?
What?
How is Harvey Wallbanger? One word. What do you need, Doctor? Salt. I was miming salt.
Charades King, baby. 2024 champion.
What's that? Anchovies. What is it? What else? Oh, it's a song. Mammy.
She said, mammy.
Camptown racist. All right.
He said, meme. Camptown racist. We just went to Blazer Saddles.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that did shock. That did it.
That'll do it. You don't let that evil out. That'll
Detox. Oh.
He just expelled cyanide out of his body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the detox.
No. You were right. You were right the first time.
A terrible day for all of us.
That is the creepy as hell at night, don't it?
It does.
To be an English manor, it looked like Amityville at nighttime.
Oh, anyone got the shivers?
It was a dark and stormy evening.
Well, we know the butler didn't do it.
You did.
Yeah, knocked a crippled man down. That's messed up.
Where's the young dude?
Oh, your jewelries? Mm-hmm. The unicorn.
My child!
Dang, he got a full-blown steak knife in his joint. A cleaver, whatever them joints is called.
That's what happened when people need a thrashing.
He's talking all that ish.
Yeah. So So you killed the professor, the maid, the child.
Just think, Agatha. If anyone can solve this, it's you. I've called.
He just talked her into becoming.
Oh yeah.
She just needed time to prepare.
Come get goated.
Protection. There's none finer. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Agatha Christie.
Oh, now they're we getting dinner in the show.
A house of secrets. To understand the solution, we must examine them all. Starting with you, Miss Redmond.
Miss Redmond.
Or should I say,
the unicorn.
The unicorn. You came to this house with one.
I love the dun dun dun.
Oh, all right then.
Dang, she got hooked quick, didn't she?
Yeah.
Ever so nice to meet you, I don't think.
She just had a mask pulled off in Scooby Doo.
You knobs.
Why ain't no killer?
Quite. There are darker motives at work. And in examining this household, we come to you, Colonel.
Colonel Mustard did it.
You with your perspicacity. You rumbled me.
He can walk too, you cousin Sose, this beast.
Sooner or later, some chap will turn your head. I couldn't bear that. Staying in the chair was the only way I could be certain of keeping you.
Bro, you hobbled yourself just to prove a point? How long you been doing this charade?
I had no idea. I was just going to say you're completely innocent.
Got him.
Yeah, a little bit with your good legs.
Go ahead.
Don't sit in the chair. Yeah.
Go ahead. That was crazy.
Far more than the unicorn's object of desire. The Firestone has quite a history. Lady Edison.
Look at her. She fiending for it.
She brought it back from India.
And confined yourself to this house for 6 months. In a room that has been kept locked ever since. Which I rather think means... Stop, please. I'm so sorry.
That's because you was turning back and forth to a...
Oh.
You hurried back to England with your confidant, a young maid, later to become housekeeper, Miss Chandra.
Hey, look. The doctor's like, damn, girl, you faking pregnancies?
Baby, I had to give them away.
Wow.
How can you know that?
Excuse me, Agatha, this is my territory, but when you heard that buzzing sound in the dining room, you said it can't be.
Oh, you gave birth to a wasp.
Our love blazed like a wildfire. I held nothing back.
And he hit you with a stinger, huh?
And that alien clapped them cheeks.
He
showed you his stinger.
About us. This was his true shape. I loved him so much it didn't matter.
What? That wasn't a deal breaker?
that's deep right there.
Yeah, that's wild.
I kept it close. Always.
Just like a man. Flashes his family jewels and you end up with a bun in the oven.
I'm glad she said it.
So she killed him?
I did not.
Miss Chandrakala feared that the professor had unearthed your secret.
Okay.
She was coming to warn you.
So she killed her?
I did not.
Yo, Donna be on one.
It was the preacher.
Doctor.
Thank you. At this point, when we consider the lies and the secrets.
Preacher ain't no preacher. Preacher's a buzzard.
What? This whole thing is being acted out like a murder mystery, which means it was you, Agatha Christie.
I beg your pardon, sir.
A man in his 40s. Or should I say, 40 years old. Exactly.
Bum, bum, bum.
How old would he be now?
40. He's 40.
Your child has come home.
This is poppycock.
Oh?
I love that word.
Raised in an orphanage.
My
Orphanage.
son. Can it be?
You found those thieves, Reverend, and you got out.
Yeah, but look at his face. He's mad. You gave me up.
Oh, he hulked out. Don't make me angry.
Put those
Oh! Oh yeah, you ain't laughing now. Look at you.
Oh, and then it all kicks off, because this isn't just a jewel. It's a Vesperform telepathic recorder.
A what? Vesperform telepathic recorder. Okay.
It beamed your full identity directly into your mind. And at the same time...
Kind of like the watch.
Definitely.
Yes.
Well, this has certainly been a most entertaining evening.
That must be going now.
Lady Edith.
Oh, the unveiling.
There, Vicar.
You're
buzzing there, Becca.
Don't make me angry.
Worshipping your tribal sky gods. I am so much more. That night, the universe exploded in my mind.
No Diddy.
And you, Agatha Christie, with your...
Uh-oh. Oh, the red light. Oh, it's a wrap.
Stop me killing you. Oh my God. My child. What's this? Just stop me killing you.
Boy, stop.
She'd be like, give me this. Y'all tripping. I thought it's joining the Blake. Y'all taking too much time. Donna be about that action.
It. Donna be impulsive. She like, nah, whatever. She's like, y'all taking too long.
Drown him. Just like his father.
Oh no, that thing couldn't help itself.
Neither could I.
That part, I am who I am.
Just one mystery left, Doctor.
Who are you?
Exactly are you?
What the heck? So did a part of her die or something? Oh, wait a minute.
Wiped her mind of everything that happened. The Wasp, the murders.
And us. She'll forget about us.
Yeah, but we've solved another riddle. The mystery of Agatha Christie.
Lady Edison, the Colonel and all the staff, what about them?
Shameful story. They'd never talk of it. Too British.
Too British.
Great mind like that, some of the details kept bleeding through. All the stuff her imagination could use. Like Miss Marple.
I should have made her sign a contract.
And
Donna.
D. It's C for Cybermen. C for Carrionites.
Carrionites, huh? Was that a statue?
5 billion.
People never stop reading them. She is the best-selling novelist of all time. Well, no one knows how they're going to be remembered. All we can do is hope for the best. Maybe that's what kept her writing. Same thing keeps me traveling. Onwards?
Onwards! If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Centel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. All right, I gotta admit, that was just a lot of fun. I feel like we're gonna have a little bit of fun kick-starting off maybe. This is episode 7, right? So we're on the back end, the start of the back end of the final season, right? So I feel like we're about to have like a bit of fun. That's what this episode is before we maybe start getting into the nitty gritty of who the Doctor is and the space that he occupies. This was fun. I really enjoyed it. You know, it's a game of Clue. Really kind of tongue in cheeky with it. How you feeling so far?
I enjoyed this episode, and it was nice to have a episode where the stakes didn't seem so high. And like you said, it was fun. It was a real life celluloid game of Clue. And to have a author like, and I like when they mix real history into the stories, because the tabloids say that Agatha Christie did find her husband was cheating on her, and she did disappear for 11 days in 1926 and came back with no real recollection of what happened, or and I think it's interesting how they're able to incorporate that into the story to kind of explain what happened during those 11 days, one of those great mysteries of all time. You know, a great mystery happened to one of the greatest mystery writers of all time.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I like that. I mean, we had a lot of fun when they did William Shakespeare. Those I do kind of like the throwbacks to critical moments. You mean a throwback to an entire moment with the Titanic? Well, a future version of the Titanic.
Yeah.
But
Mount Vesuvius and Pompeii.
Mount Vesuvius. That to me, don't get me wrong, I love the intricacies of how the Whoverse is built and the past of the Doctor and everything. But I do like these relaxing moments where you can kind of just turn your brain off just a little bit. You know, don't get me wrong, I love the deep thought. And I feel like we're about to run into a lot of deep thought. I'm looking on IMDb's page, and from episodes 8 until the end, let me just give you just these IMDb scores just to give you an idea of what to prepare for. I'm not going to tell you what episodes they are. I'm just going to tell you the scores. 9.3 with 11,000 votes. 9.4 with 11,000 votes. 9.1 with 10,000 votes. 8.9, 9.0, 9.2. So I feel like the creators of the show was like, okay, let's just have a bit of fun because we about to really like drop the hammer. Like we about to like clear your brain out for a little bit because you're gonna be like connecting a lot of dots, feeling some kind of way. I feel like some heartstrings might be getting tugged. I feel like there might be some jaw dropping. I'm only basing this off of the previous histories of some of the scenes we've seen when we really dig deep into the lore, and nothing can really sell that more than the fact that this is Tennant's last run. So I'm hoping that it gives us something juicy to sink our teeth into.
It sounds like he ends that like, you know, every time he gets up to bat, he's knocking it out the park.
Yeah. Yeah,
and here's what I understand, and I think, from what I remember reading somewhere, Stephen Moffat wrote 2 episodes this season.
Okay.
And I think they're 2 of the ones that we got left. I'm gonna probably assume that those 2 higher scores that you gave are probably the Moffat episodes. So you know, wherever those lay in here, but. It sounds like this last few episodes, this last 5-6 episodes, whatever we got, is gonna be tremendous.
Yeah, you know the feeling I'm getting when you hear of a series finale coming up, right? And then, of course, the penultimate is the one where you definitely feel the most because it's like, man, there's only one more left. It feels like that with this episode. It's like the excitement that I'm having. I feel like maybe I need to stretch before we get started. I feel like I need to, get my mind right or relax, or maybe go to the spa, get my feet did, because we about to grind. Man, I don't know. I feel like I'm not ready. That's how I feel, but I'm excited. I'm excited that I'm doing this with you, my guy, and I'm definitely excited that we're doing this with all of these Whovian fans because I know they're like, yo, buckle up, bro.
And that's the one thing, when we go through the comments and, we try to not have people give us too many spoilers and stuff like that. I remember people saying how much they loved season 4, and of course at the time I didn't know it was the Donna season, but a lot of people have put a lot of stock and said how much they love season 4, and I see why. And it's strange too, because as much disdain as I had for Donna in the Christmas special for last year, ever since she showed up in episode 1 of this season, like I really enjoyed Donna. I enjoy someone who's not pining over the doctor every other glance at him. She is strictly along for the fun, for the ride, for the enjoyment, for the adventure, and she never stops like, oh no, we not together. That is not my dude.
I love that she about that action. That's what I love. It's not a lot of pausing and, oh my God, should I do this? Or it's none of that. Donna she takes the steer by the horns. And it's like, I'm gonna decide how this is gonna go down.
Yeah.
More of that. Hey, I think that's a good place, kind of like stick a fork in this bad boy. This is great. This is great setup for what is soon to come. Thank you all for your time. If you're enjoying the way me and Rakai chop it up, be a fan of the channel. Of course, hit that subscription button, give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. And also, as we're getting started to hop into like the tail end, I wanted to introduce the Discord that is going to be coming very, very soon, probably within the next couple of days. I've already got most of the framework of it done, and this is going to be the place where you can come to expand on everything. I'm making a Who section strictly just for Whovians, for spoilers, non-spoilers, memes, all of that, where you can chop it up with us, maybe even see us record one of these live, and possibly even be a part of the conversation. That's what I've got in the vision for this Discord. It should be tons of fun. But here's something that's even better than that. And that is Rakai's deep dives on his channel. If you want to get an opportunity to really get into the nitty gritty, to like peel back all the layers of the things and the humanity of the media that we are watching, you cannot beat my man's page. Rakai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
The way you said it made me clutch the pearls. Yeah, if you visit me over on Noop from the Ville, youtube.com/Noop from the Ville, when you have time, when you are done watching the many thousands of videos that Centel has up, I tend to take these episodes that we watch and a few movies that we watch and a couple that I watched on my own and dive into the themes, the tropes, just how it resonated to me, and reflect on how the underlying information in some of these things kind of plays out in real life. If you like that sort of thing, it's part informational, part entertaining, part therapy. If you like that, then see me at youtube.com/Noop from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE, because it's gotta be about this right here. But even better than that, it's gotta be about this right here.
I could have said it even better. Hey, thank y'all for your time in the comments. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong. And the phone is always, what did we miss? And we will catch you for the kickoff, the send-off, the closing out of season 4. We'll catch y'all then. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.